Good morning. I woke up exactly an hour ago. I woke up late. I slept through my alarm. Oh my God, I'm surprised I even made it here on time. Holy crap. All right, let's get started while I go put creamer in my coffee to bring it back so I can drink it and do this shit with y'all. All right, let's go.
Eiley gets real. Talk slick, better keep it sealed. Tease hot, mask off. Let's go. Step in the chat, it's the final bell. Sally in black, got receipts from hell. Drama queen, nah, I'm the drama dealer. Truth so raw, make a snake turn healer. Mic in my hand with a hit list long. You faked your life, well I wrote your song. No chill, no filter, mask ripping deeper. Lights out, baby, it's the law code reaper. Fill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. One by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larco Reaper, sign a deal. Who's next up? I smell that fear. You built a lie, I built a career. DMs leak like a faucet broke. Your truth is a joke and I ain't provoked. Clickbait queens, you all look shook. I don't need edits, I wrote the book. Fake apologies, you can keep that mess. I wear black cause I bury the BS. You wanted the smoke, now you got the fire. Don't start no drama unless you're ready for the choir. Spill that tea, call it out. Fake get caught when the reaper's out. Say my name, say it loud. Sally don't play, she calls the cloud. So one by one they fall asleep, but secrets don't die, I dig too deep. Cameras on, it's getting real. Larco Reaper, sign the deal. Reap what you post. Sally knows. You talk, I show. Larco Reaper, end of the show.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm here. God damn. I didn't even cut my light on, bro. My 2-hour routine. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Ew. No. Yeah. All right. Better. Shit. All right. How are y'all doing this morning? I literally woke up late. So, like, my whole 2-hour routine had to get smashed into an hour. L streamer. What? What? Damn, that was rude. All right, where's Vault at? Vault was in cafe talking shit. Vault and Verse was talking shit, and they think I didn't see it. You little mofos. I'm waiting to see Xylie's day just go to ruin watching what happens to Schlep. Oh, God. And my day is ruined because my coffee still isn't ready yet. And, yeah, it's going to get cold by the time I get done. Awesome. Great day today. So, Squatch like, so a day ended in Y. All right. How are y'all doing this morning? Are we doing good? Are we awake? I'm not awake. So just a reminder, we are at 125 out of the 150 gifted memberships to do the Rise and Fall of Boogie, and we are 5 out of the 25 TTS needed for the Goth makeover. So just to let y'all know on that. All right, and I think I found, oh God, I can't talk. I think I found the tutorial video that I'm gonna do. That has a little bit of color in it. It's not just a white face with black lines all over your face, you know? So I haven't listened to it because I woke up late. I'm going to have to, though. This is Diet Mountain Dew. Either way, I was getting my caffeine in. All right. All right, so let's finish the Turkey Tom video, and then what's the timestamp? Yeah, that's fine. We can do it from there, and then we'll get into the Labubu story. Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready. Just saying. You know what's funny? I was gonna go over that same video, but on a Saturday stream, the N-word video. I was gonna go over it like on a Saturday or a Sunday. I'm glad I didn't now. Tommy can do it. It's funnier when Tommy goes over stuff like that. Fucking Lunchbox. I swear to God. Lunchbox, you are like the bane of my existence. Just to let you know, bro. Bane of my existence. All right. Let's get Xylee mad. Let's go. Wait. I had it at 1.5. Did I have it at 1.5 or 1.25? How many minutes I got left in this? We'll go 1.25. All right.
Online solicitation. In this case, it took until this cache was covered on major news outlets for Roblox to do anything resembling moderation and banning Manuel's account. The last we've heard from him, he failed to appear in court. The problem wasn't getting any better. If anything, it was getting worse, as David Bazooki reiterated his wishes to establish dating mechanisms on Roblox.
Okay, I already had my fit about this part because we watched it. We're getting ready to get into the part. Yeah, it was right here, and I had my fit about it. All right, and go.
Which, of course, would just facilitate predatory activity. In late July, Schlep and his team had one last hurrah with a predator under the alias of Dark. Absolutely no relation to the famous and handsome commentary YouTuber Tom Dark. He must be from another branch of the Dark lineage dynasty altogether. Now, this guy was unique in that he relentlessly wanted to ERP, which became a bit of a problem, since getting on webcam to engage with some creep is way beyond the job description of whoever the girls are that play the part of the decoys. After all, this wasn't really necessary, because they already had all that they needed. Clearly, from this guy's friends list on Roblox, he engaged in this sort of thing with dozens of people, and the chance is quite high that many
I almost feel like just shut the fucking game down. At this point, I'm exhausted. I've had no sleep. I just could not give 2 fucks today. And you know what? At this point, just shut it all down. Shut it all down. Kids cannot be on the internet anymore at all. No more video games for kids. Just shut it all down. They can't play video games. They can't play Hello Kitty until they're like 16 or something. Fuck. Yeet it into the sun. Absolutely squatching. That's what we're going to do. Just yeet all of it into the sun. Shit. Ah, Jesus Christ. They do need to be outside. Go outside and ride a fucking bike and skin your knee or something. Shit. Go out there and literally touch grass, roll out in the grass, climb trees, get into fights. Meet a kid in the middle of the street and get in a fight like we used to, you know? It develops character. Not this shit. All right, Squatching, you can have Borderlands. That's fine.
If not, the majority of them are minors. While multiple of the previous targets were occasionally cagey, despite this guy being one of the oldest so far, at 27, he was by far the most enthusiastic. While Schlep was struggling to figure out where their meetup would be located, as he was afraid that if the drive was 3 hours long, the guy would just give up and back off. But proving just how excited he was for it to happen, Dark himself suggested a meeting place that would have him drive 12 hours to get with this minor.
What? Damn. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All the while promising his eternal love and whatnot to the decoy. There was a brief moment during which Schlep thought he might have been played, but sure enough, when the time came, the creep showed up.
I'm here at the gas station. Where are you?
I'm in the bathroom. Could you get me this pizza?
Yo, my man, listen, I just want to talk. Want to talk about this, my man? Listen, Austin, man, I don't want your family finding out, man. Can we just talk outside?
I don't want your family finding out, man. I'm just recording it, you know. I don't want your family to find out, but all right, man.
Huh? Can we talk outside? Huh? Yeah, we can talk outside, my man. You want to talk? I mean, that's only $2, man. That's not going to be too much gas. Oh, you got $100 there. Here, listen, now I don't want your family finding out about this, man. Who are you? Okay, my name is DeMarcus, man. Can we...
Caught. You're caught. Oh shit. What do I do? Oh no. I was trying to hook up with a kid. What do I do? Oh no.
You want to? Hey, I'm right here. You're staring at me.
Okay, Seth, really? I don't think that's the question we need to answer right now. Did he ever get the pizza? Seth, what the fuck? I don't know which chat is worse. My Reapers chat or my Rewind chat? I don't know what it is. Just assholes follow me everywhere I go. I don't know what it is. I always end up with like the most trolly chat. I fucking love it. Jesus Christ. Seth, I love you, dude. You make my day. Every day you make my day with the slick shit that comes out your mouth.
Right here. Listen, I don't think you're a bad dude.
Dark proceeded to storm out of the gas station and run off as the team calls up 911 and they chase after him in their car. In this case, they couldn't really have a conversation with the perp and get him to talk.
Oh, so they call the police first and then chase. There you go.
His way into a longer sentence as he got too rattled and ran off before anything could happen. As Dark drove away as fast as he could, the cop showed up and stopped him. The only meaningful interaction came when the creep got desperate and tried to tell the cops about what had happened as if he was the one suffering some injustice.
DeMarcus.
Bro, you drove 12 hours to hook up with a child. Wood chipper. I'm sorry. If you're green, put a wood chipper in the chat. Do not waste my tax dollars on him. I'm just saying, do not waste my tax dollars on this asshole. He drove 12 hours to be with a child. I don't care if it was actually a child. He thought it was a child. Wood chipper. 100% wood chipper. I want a wall of wood chippers. Don't waste my tax dollars on this shit. Bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't want you to search my car. I didn't say it was okay.
But you're under arrest. When you're under arrest, they can do that.
I don't know why you know my sister. You don't know anything about me. No.
You came here to meet a 15-year-old girl. Okay, so why were you talking to
Why did she tell you is the problem?
Bro, her mom.
What? Wait. No. Nah, bitch, I'm awake now. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait. What the fuck did he just say?
You came here to meet a 15-year-old girl. Okay, so why were you talking to
Why did she tell you is the problem?
Bro, her mom.
Oh, so it's the kid's fault for telling somebody? Oh my God. Why did she tell you is the problem? Literally what he fucking said. Oh my God, you piece of You know what? We can make this really easy. There's a field right there. You see behind the cop car, there's a field. Just saying. Oh my God. He actually said that, Delta. Actually said that. 100%. Oh, happy Fridays, Henry. How you doing? Easy's like, if it wasn't for that meddling kid, he would have gotten away with it too. Jesus Christ, bro. That's...
Mom found it, and her mom let us know. Why were you gonna bring her to your house?
I wasn't going to bring her.
Okay, so you were just gonna talk to her?
Yes.
Okay, so that you sent to Tiffany, was that yours?
I didn't know.
This goofball still thought that the decoy was real and was mad that she told other people. The degree of these people's stupidity never ceases to amaze me. Unfortunately, it would be a while before Schlep caught another one of these, because by the beginning of August, something unexpected happened. Just a week into August, the corporate side of Roblox published an article titled "How Roblox Partners with Law Enforcement, Investigating Potential Threats to Safety."
Wait a minute. I know I'm not having a fever dream. This can't be true. This cannot be true. Bruh.
The title is a bit disingenuous, since so far, the only answer to how they do it is that they simply don't. But upon first glance, you could nourish the hope that this article would be the Roblox staff announcing they'd be working closer with the police to remove these elements from their game. Unfortunately, that hope gets curb stomped as soon as you actually get to the contents of the article. They begin it with the claim that all of their users already have a safe and positive experience on Roblox, and that this is
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For the groomers. Yeah. For the pedos. The fuck?
thanks to their cutting-edge AI moderation. You know, 20 years ago or more, I understand being optimistic or even afraid of how good technology could.
Fun fact for you people who don't know, what he's playing right here is the first video ever posted on YouTube. First one. For those of you who don't know.
Get, for the simple reason that the population at large hadn't seen what the next step of technology would be. However, now that we live in an era of AI, and every day we see new examples of just how much it sucks ass big time, it's extremely hard to believe any of the "they're gonna take our job" stuff. If multi-billion-dollar companies like Roblox run their moderation with AI, that should tell you everything you need to know about how effective it is. Perhaps the most insulting part is that Roblox's staff isn't even willing to dish out the generic excuse of, "we know there's a problem," and
Samsung is committed to producing the highest quality products. We take every incident report from our value customers very seriously. In response to recently reported cases. Oh, wait, why are you doing the, what? Why is that highlighted? Oh, he's talking about that.
Blocks run their moderation with AI. That should tell you everything you need to know about how effective it is. Perhaps the most insulting part is that Roblox's staff isn't even willing to dish out the generic excuse of, "we know there's a problem and we're working on it." No, they skip straight to outright claiming that there is no problem. It's all in our head. We're imagining it. Further down the paragraph, they talk about how they directly collaborate with law enforcement. But so far, every example of someone from Roblox cooperating directly is when one of their employees goes rogue and speaks directly to Schlep. Now, this is all speculation, but if I were to guess, it's entirely possible that there's some kind of internal memo at Roblox that recommends against corresponding with independent content creators. Otherwise, why is it so hard for someone as big as Schlep, whose videos...
Well, you know they were watching because he would do a story on somebody and then somebody would get banned. Then he would do a story on somebody and then somebody would get banned. You know they were watching. You know somebody there was watching. Well, Xylee, you got mod abusers in here. I haven't seen anyone mod anything. You do know Google does it automatically also. Just to let you know, Grok. I've had it done to me. I can tell you now, I'm looking at the chat. Nobody has modded anything. Not a damn... All I see is one message retracted, and then retracted means they got rid of their message themselves. So I don't know what you're saying, Grok. My mods are chill, bro. Most of my mods are like my old mods, you know? Yeah, and RG says some wild shit in here sometimes. He never gets muted. Yeah, Grok, nobody's modded you. I watch the chat as the stream goes. Nobody modded. Oh, nobody like did something modding wise to you. Leon, thank you for being a cash cow for a month. I appreciate it. Mom's the Bomb, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Good morning, Xylee. Love your show. It's a nice break away from the LCU drama. Yes, the LCU drama got a little bit too much for me last night. I am happy to talk about this shit. So...
get millions of views, and whose channel is a titan in the community to just get a steady line of communication with someone at the company, even just an email address. While they talk a big game about online safety, they keep slipping up and admitting what it is that they really do. For example, in the broader collaboration section of the article, they talk about being a founding partner of an online safety toolset called Roost. If you click it, surprise, surprise, it's AI again. Listen, I'm not an AI hater.
Well, then their AI isn't doing their job. Bro, you make billions of dollars. You can't have humans do it too? Leon, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are 126 out of the 150 needed for the 2-day extravaganza of Boogie. There we go. Thank you very much, Leon.
outright, okay? I love me some AI-generated FNS content for those of you who know ball, but in this kind of context, there is simply no place for something as fickle as AI. Here, they say that nearly every interaction on Roblox is powered in some way by AI, as if that were a good thing. A job as sensitive as protecting children from predators online can't be done by just outsourcing to AI or...
No. No. They don't have... Wait. So are they saying they don't have actual human moderators? Is that what they're saying? Am I being retarded? Is that what they're saying, that they don't have human moderators? Undead, I find it funny that you were in cafe saying that you didn't like my content because I watch other people's videos, as Tommy was also reacting to a video. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. That was literally the comment of the day, bro. Thank you, Undead. You made my day with that fucking comment. God bless you. God bless you. So, I mean, do they not have human moderators? It's crazy.
third world tech support operations. You need people who care. People who will go above and beyond the call of duty to protect kids, not just get a paycheck. Even if you really think that one day efficient and effective automated moderation will be possible, that day is not today. Today, we need actual human beings on it. Otherwise, you just get more and more Roblox situations. Perhaps the worst part of all of the article is their section on vigilante groups, which reads as follows. Law enforcement professionals are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. Therefore, we want to be sure any violations on Roblox are reported and acted upon through the proper channels. Unfortunately, there are cases of vigilante groups or individuals violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. While these groups may appear to have the public's interest at heart, they are, in fact, acting in ways that could be harmful to others both on and off our platform. For example, their efforts may leave bad actors on the platform longer simply to create more sensationalized.
Oh, that's targeted. Oh my God, that's fucking targeted, bro. They might as well have put his name in that fucking paragraph. What?
Social media content. Actions taken by vigilante groups increase the risk of more users being exposed to bad actors and can delay enforcement efforts by both Roblox and law enforcement. Any account, including those of vigilante groups or individuals caught violating our policies, will face consequences up to and including removal and banning where warranted. We enforce our policies in accordance with our community standards and overall terms of use. Instead of taking matters into their own hands, we encourage the community to report any inappropriate behavior directly to Roblox. Yeah, clearly that's worked great.
Oh my God. They might as well. Oh my God. Pirate Contra, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Xyle's me. Pirate, please tell your mama to stop banning me from all LCU chats. Please and thank you. Turkey Tom sounds like an AI now. RIP. I'm not telling him anything, but I get your joke. That was funny. Good job, Pirate. That was funny. That was a good joke. Holy shit! Do they not realize that he was basically doing their job for them? Because they weren't doing it? What the fuck?
So far. Although they don't name him here, they are very clearly, even if indirectly, talking about Schlep. But it was really smart of them to not name him because they'd probably be committing libel. At no point did Schlep take matters into his own hands. At every opportunity he had, he did everything he could to get Roblox predators arrested by real police officers and charged with felonies. No entrapment.
He did it the right way. He had cops involved. What? People literally went to jail over what they did in your game. What? This is bullshit, bro.
No violation of TOS, and the only reason some of them stay on Roblox after being caught is because Roblox itself refuses to ban them. Regardless of the doublespeak, the message was heard loud and clear. Roblox HQ had no interest in changing their approach. If anything, they would start cracking down harder on the people catching the creeps. Everything else is just yapping and AI. Within 2 days of this going up, Schlep made a tweet notifying his following that Roblox had just served him with a legal cease and desist notice. The notice claimed that Schlep engaged in simulated child endangerment conversations, shared or solicited personally identifiable information, and directed users to move conversations off platform.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? They were literally going after the one that was doing good on what? Richie Dubs, thank you for being a member for a month. My niece plays Roblox. We don't let them play with comms. Too many CD-ROMs out there. True. Seth Looks. What if because there are so many sickos in Roblox, the AI mod has also become a sicko? I mean, bro, doesn't AI... Okay, so listen, I'm old. Doesn't AI work off of what it learns? Is that true? Am I wrong about that? Isn't that how AI works? It learns from what's being input. Stan 3000, thank you for being a member for a month. All the gangs. Hell yeah. Thank you, Stan. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a member for a month. No, I'm not wrong? Okay. Huh. That's a good question then.
Following these accusations up, the letter read, while Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and, critically, are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. Roblox will be closing your accounts. Please note that Roblox community standards prohibit opening new accounts to evade an enforcement action. Please be advised that Roblox reserves all rights to take any and all appropriate legal action against you should your violations of the Roblox community standards continue. Such actions may include, but are not limited to, claims for breach of contract and violations of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. The only thing that Schlep is exposing is Roblox's own negligence and incapability of moderating its own platform. Realistically, that's what they're concerned with. It's worth noting that while they terminated every account Schlep had with no notice or even a single attempt of establishing communication with him beforehand, Roblox did communicate with Roblox devs like Teddy, who made 9 not safe for work games directed at kids. It's not about getting rid of the predators. It's that every time Schlep highlights that there are creeps on their platform, it makes them look bad, and they seemed ready to take him to court in case he continued.
You pieces of shit. It's not about the kids at all. It's not about the kids at all. You're making a fucking kids game. The number one priority should be to make sure those kids are safe. What? Then do your fucking job so Schlep doesn't have to do it for you. Bro. Do your fucking job. Your job is to keep those kids safe. What? God damn! Fuck!
To do what he did. So Schlep made a video about it, expressing how much dismay the situation had caused him. It's one thing for Roblox to not cooperate with him and antagonize him, but for him to be threatened with a lawsuit for trying to help is beyond negligent. It's downright evil. Although the video doesn't run for long, he responds in the most apt way possible.
Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators, like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is
as entrapment. That's almost like a honeypot. Yeah, technically, wouldn't that be a honeypot? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You're not supposed to approach them in the sense of, hey, I want to do this, this, and this, acting like you're a child. No. They have to start the conversation off like that. The fuck?
literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even believe, I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this.
They're saying you're doxing them. That's what they're saying. They're saying you're doxing them. Because you get the police involved, and the police ends up finding out the real name and all this other shit, and you do that, etc., etc. So they're saying you're doxing them. Oh, gee whiz, doxing a PO. Oh, no. What shall we do? Listen, I'm against doxing. Everybody knows I'm against doxing. But I mean, if it's to lock a motherfucker up for trying to do sick shit with a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to basically a minor, if it gets them arrested because they're trying to do that shit, I'm not going to get angry at it. God damn.
I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like the people we're talking to are predators. Like, does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepali Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game. And I saw this with my own 2 eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game.
You know what? You kind of brought up, you made me think about something, Just a Random YouTuber. Just a Random YouTuber says, maybe the offender registry should do better at monitoring what their PDFs in the wild are doing. Okay, well, one, not all of them are already on the registry. However, it made me have a split-second thought, though. Okay? I don't know what they do on the registry as far as like what stipulations they have, but if you get caught like anything like this, you get caught with a child and you have to go on the registry, I think you shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Like, as in, your ass goes to prison if you're caught on the fucking internet. I don't care. I'm dead ass serious. You know? Wait, Sci Guy says, look up the sex offender trailer park in Florida. It's a whole community. What? Wait, what? No. No, there isn't. Nuh-uh. Hold on.
Luis Cervantes super chatted $20. Hi Xylee, I found you a while back on your channel and now watch you on Rewind and Reapers. I saw the goal and I got to ask, don't tell me you're becoming a goth mommy plaza. Have a wonderful rest of your show.
Thank you. God bless it. In Florida. Wait, what? Oh. In Florida, several mobile home parks have been known to house sex offenders, often due to strict housing restrictions that limit their residential options. These communities have received significant public attention through documentaries and news reports. I did... Sci Guy, I could have lived the rest of my life without knowing that. I did not know that. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well, I learned something new today. Something that I didn't know if I wanted to know or not, but yeah. And of course, it would be in fucking Florida, wouldn't it? Shit.
Moderation ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where is the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts?
There is simply no way that Roblox can claim that Schlep didn't do enough work with them, so much so that the evidence he collected was good enough for the cops to arrest and charge people.
Yeah.
So how is it insufficient for Roblox to ban the accounts? Keep in mind, all of this is taking place within 1 week of a 10-year-old girl being kidnapped in real life by someone whom she met on Roblox. These run-of-the-mill creeps Schlep caught.
Wait. Did it happen before or after? Hold on.
Sufficient for Roblox to ban the accounts. Keep in mind, all of this is taking place within 1 week of a 10-year-old girl being kidnapped in real life by someone whom she met on Roblox. These run-of-the-mill creeps Schlep caught weren't even...
Oh my God. Okay, to all the people out there who like to throw up brooms about sweeping and shit like that, and y'all really don't know the definition of sweeping, that What he's saying here is literally sweeping.
For Roblox to ban the accounts. Keep in mind, all of this is taking place within 1 week of a 10-year-old girl being kidnapped in real life by someone whom she met on Roblox.
That's Roblox trying to sweep. That article was Roblox sweeping. Banning Schlep is sweeping. That's what sweeping is. Not this bullshit, ooh, they disagree, so they must be sweeping. No, this is sweeping. Okay? This is sweeping. Too many of y'all don't understand the fucking definition of it. Holy fuck.
Run-of-the-mill creeps Schlep caught weren't even the worst people on their platform. At this point, much more serious threats were using Roblox to congregate and work together. It could not be more serious. And frankly, it couldn't be a worse time for Roblox to double down on its laxity. And actually, Roblox agreed. Doubling down wasn't good enough for them. They decided to triple down. And days after Schlep posted his response video, they came back with another article called "More on Our Removal of Vigilantes from Roblox." And somehow, they were even more grossly misrepresentative of Schlep. In the first few bullet points, they actually wrote, similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Nice. Class.
They were trying to bury him. Did one YouTuber affect y'all that much? You literally tried to bury him? Holy fuck. Haha, I see you, Richie. I see you, Richie. Them goddamn brooms. I see you. They tried to bury that kid, man. Holy shit.
Even. To compare the people catching predators to predators themselves, just marvelous work from Roblox. Later on in the article, they once again suggestively accuse vigilantes, which is code for Schlep, of entrapment. I don't even know why they bothered to make a new article when most of it is just rehashed from the last one, which makes me think that this whole thing is also written by AI. I can't prove it, but I can feel it. Schlep took it to Twitter to reply. "We send you everything. We create YouTube videos showcasing the chat logs. We send you the Google Drives we give to the cops. You never made a line with me, and in multiple instances, you only ban arrested predators after I release a massive video on it." The whole Roblox community sees how flawed this argument is. It's because everyone has seen anecdotally that reports very rarely work. If your stance on safety is really true, why are there bathroom shower games for children?
Great question. That is a great question. Why do you have bathroom shower games in a kid's game? Why? That's a great fucking question. Why do you have jiggly physics that is acceptable to go in as a mod on a kid's game? 100%. Oh, Jesus. Hugh, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Good morning, Xylee. You know what, Mr. Boom? Fuck you, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. I know that would make your day. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you. So I held court yesterday in the Balls VC. We are now 131 out of the 150 needed for the rise and fall of Boogie. So just a side note here to give y'all a little chuckle before our rest of our day is fucked up because of this. We uncovered yesterday in Locale Balls Court in the VC of Balls VC yesterday that Mr. Boom Boom Pow has a thing for Gidgey. And, you know, he stands Gidgey. The proof was put up in the main chat of Discord. So if I were you, I would get a cash cow to go into the Discord and witness the trial of Mr. Boom Boom Pow and the picture that we have of him saying that he stands Gidgey and his apology afterwards because he got caught. Exactly, huge ass. Tell him. Explain yourself, Boom Boom. Yes. I was the judge because obviously I was the judge because I'm down the middle, right? I don't hold grudges or anything. I'm down the middle. Yep. And he was tried and convicted for standing Gidgey. So, just to let y'all know. Wow. Wow. I love you, Boom Boom. All right, here we go. All right, back to being upset. I'm sorry. I had to break it. Listen, I'm not fully awake yet, and I had to break it. Bruh.
The attached image on his first tweet is a quote from Roblox, basically minimizing what Schlep and his team do to having a profit motive. I've never seen a worse case of projection ever. None of this would be happening if the $90 billion company that is Roblox spent some money to get real moderation. With this situation going viral on Twitter and elsewhere, eventually it made its way to politician Ro Khanna.
Yes! Yes! Finally! Thank God! Seth Look says, when I was a kid, we had Plaque Attack on Atari, a video game about brushing your teeth. That's why I have such nice teeth and never got touched. Period. Seth, when we were playing video games, it was us by ourselves with our tube TV and a stick. The internet was a mistake. I swear to God. Even though I made my money on the internet was a mistake. Just saying. I was playing Pac-Man. You know? With one button beside that stick. True, Phoenix. Yeah. Hell yeah. Mr. Boom Boom Pow says, for those questioning me, I mixed up two people. An AI image of me was made, and I said women over 25 were expired milk. Hashtag cancel boom 2025. Yeah, that's how the trial started. He said that women over 25 were expired milk. I said, oh, really? So what about a woman that's about to hit 50? He couldn't say anything because he knew he got caught. Because I heard the clip. I came with receipts. So he tried it and he got convicted. We got our justice, ladies and gentlemen.
Who made a public statement demanding serious engagement from Roblox, or that they'd be facing consequences.
Good.
Along with this came a formal petition to work toward better and real moderation on the platform. Soon after, Attorney General Liz Murrill also announced she'd be taking action against Roblox, actually suing the platform. Soon after, Attorney General Liz Murrill also announced she...
All right, breaking. Today I'm suing Roblox, the #1 gaming site for children and teens and a breeding ground for sex predators. Due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful content and child predators because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to their children by Roblox so they can prevent the unthinkable from forever happening in their own home. You know what I hope? This is what I hope. This is happening in Louisiana. I hope every fucking state takes their ass to court. I hope every fucking state leads by this example here. Honestly, I hope every single... I hope you got 50 motherfucking lawsuits coming your way. Or excuse me, 49 more. I hope. Fuck it. Puerto Rico too. 51. You want to throw Guam and everybody else in there? However many. I hope every single one of them sue your ass into fucking oblivion. Shit. It's a very easy W for politicians, but I'm glad they stepped in. They tried to bury this kid, and this kid was doing good. He actually got people arrested. He actually got people arrested.
be taking action against Roblox, actually suing the platform for its lack of safety protocols. And right now, her tweet has gotten over 6 million views. Roblox's response to all of this was none other than banning a bunch of Roblox users, not for being predators, but instead for naming themselves #FreeSchlep. Also, the Roblox CEO blocked Schlep on Twitter.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Because that motherfucker, all he cares about is his bottom line. He don't give a fuck about what... Oh my God, bro. I hate people. This is why I hate people.
fighting the good fight here. The block may have happened because Schlep replied to one of his tweets informing him that despite directly reporting a still active Roblox account that belonged to a creep who got arrested, all he got in return was an AI response. One day after this second round of online confrontation took place, Schlep made an important announcement that he'd be working with law firms SGGH and Milberg, who had already been working with the aforementioned case of a 13-year-old girl who was kidnapped by a predator she had met on Roblox. SGGH in specific were apparently involved with the legal representation of some victims of Jeffrey Epstein, so they're not a random law firm. Schlep did not hire some lawyer with no experience in this kind of case. He went to possibly one of the best people he could go to.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Lawsuit. Oh, wait. I don't know if he reads it. Lawsuit alleges gaming platform enable predators grooming. Okay, I don't know what that word means, but it sounds bad. Sexual abuse and child. Represent over 400 victims of exploitation on Roblox and Discord. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit's going down. Shit's going down, ladies and gentlemen.
Additionally, SGGH and Milberg would end up representing over 400 people who had been victimized thanks to Roblox's lax moderation. So this case was much bigger than some YouTube beef. This is especially important since the last lawsuit between Roblox and a content creator, Ruben Sim, ended up with Ruben having to defend himself against spurious accusations. Going up against a multi-billion-dollar company is no easy feat, but the horror stories from victims were stacking up pretty high, regardless of Schlep's involvement. One tweet by Edwin Dorsey, someone who is dedicated to reporting on bad company practices, compiled 30 of the most egregious cases that happened due to Roblox. These include, but aren't limited to, 1. A convicted groomer who victimized 150 children.
What? Wait, what is... Hold on. I gotta write this guy's name down because I want to see this tweet for myself. Hold on. At Stock Jabber. Okay. All right, because I want to see that for myself. That way I can read it myself.
Blocks. These include, but aren't limited to, 1. A convicted groomer who victimized 150 children, almost half of which were younger than 13. 2. A man in his 60s who was soliciting inappropriate pictures of a 5-year-old. 3.
Wait, what? No.
Were younger than 13. 2. A man in his 60s who was...
In August 21, a 61-year-old was indicted after posing as a 13-year-old boy on Roblox. He contacted a 12-year-old girl and requested explicit photos of her and her 5-year-old sibling. Oh my... Okay, in 2019, 29-year-old convicted pedo groomed 150 children to engage in activity using Roblox. 60 of those children were under the age of 13. In many cases, Thomas used Roblox in-game currency, Robux, to solicit children. In one case, Thomas paid a 10-year-old victim 400 Robux to perform an act while he watched him on webcam. A lawyer called the volume of abuse possibly unprecedented. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's horrible. What the fuck? Okay.
Was soliciting inappropriate pictures of a 5-year-old. 3. Innumerable cases where illegal photos and videos are obtained through the use of Roblox.
17-year-old Christmas was arrested after being accused of making kids send him content after meeting them playing Roblox. 40-year-old charged with enticement and possession of child porn after he utilized Roblox to connect the alleged 11 and 13-year-old girls on Facebook after contacting a minor male victim on Roblox and later exchanging explicit photos. Holy shit.
4. The attempted murder of a 2-month-old, which...
Wait, what? 36-year-old Tara was charged with attempted murder while engaged in aggravated child abuse after she instructed a 10-year-old child on Roblox to... Oh my God. Kill her 2-month-old sibling with instructions to drown the infant in the bathtub, burn the... What? The infant was injured but survived. Oh my God. How is that not real? She got charged with attempted murder. She got charged. Elias, she got charged. Hold on. Well, it's real. It's real. Hold on. I bet you can't guess. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to show you it's real. Hold on. I'm about to show you. Bam! It's real. It's real. NBC News has it. It was real. It's real. I mean, listen, I can understand where you would think, because that sounds like something that comes out of a fucking movie. I get it. I am not judging you for thinking it wasn't real. Because what are you going to do? Just believe a fucking tweet? I get it. I 100% get you. I am not judging you for questioning that whatsoever. That's why I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's look it up. Bro. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Bro.
Thankfully didn't happen, along with many, many other unfortunate cases in which creeps successfully manipulated, blackmailed, or otherwise coerced kids in real life to commit sexual acts. This is not another case of a company being delusional, fraudulent, or running some kind of dishonest scam type operation. Their lack of concern has led to crimes so evil, I can barely speak about them. Honestly, they are very lucky that Schlep is not a vigilante, because it could have easily been someone with a few screws loose stinging these creeps and actually taking matters into their own hands. If anything, everyone who's been talking about this—
You know what? That's actually a really true statement. Schlep could have been one of those crazy people that are like, I'm going to be a predator catcher now. And they actually break the law while they're doing it. And they fuck up the cases because they just plain and simple fuck it up because they're trying to be a hero. Schlep was doing it the right way. Schlep was involving the police. He actually led to arrests. You know? And y'all tried to bury this kid. Shifty for 5. This stuff is why I had to get out of helping with the pred catching after over a year. The shit gets so bad with chat logs and stuff. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. 100%, I'm sure. I bet. I get it. I couldn't do this. I can't even cover this shit on the regular. All right? Like, I'll go through stints where I'm able to cover it, and then after a while, I can't do it anymore. I have to move on to, like, stupid stuff. Because I can't constantly cover this shit. Because it literally, I don't know what it is. It's about kids, and I overexert myself just getting angry about this shit. I can't cover shit like this all the time. I can't. You know?
Has been too kind to Roblox and the way they handle these cases, as their negligence is beyond criminal. On the 15th, 2 pieces of really good news came out. First, Hansen himself tweeted out a video announcing that him and his team were directly cooperating with Schlep on continuing.
Why do we have to get Chris Hansen involved? Why? 2 words, Davi vanity. Why are we getting Chris Hansen involved? Why? No, wait, no, fuck it. 3 words. Davi vanity, Onision. Why are we getting Chris Hansen involved? Did we forget how he completely fucked all that up? I'm just... Did we forget? Yeah, I'm not even talking about the scamming and con man part, Nuke. Allegedly, of course, you know. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. I'm proud to say, though, I got blocked by Chris Hansen before it was cool to get blocked by Chris Hansen. FYI.
Cases, as their negligence is beyond criminal. On the 15th, two pieces of really good news came out. First, Chris Hansen himself tweeted out a video announcing that him and his team were directly cooperating with Schlep.
Remember when everybody at one point, when he started blocking everybody was like, as soon as you got blocked by Chris Hansen, you posted that shit up on your Twitter like it was a fucking trophy. I got blocked by Chris Hansen. And all of a sudden, I would just see people, because I wasn't in the commentary community then, but I was watching it because it was just amazing to watch, right? And you would see these people just one after another. I got blocked. Hey, I got my block from Chris Hansen. It was funny as fuck. His Squatch is like, I still have my screenshot. Man, I would have loved to have been part of the commentary community when that was happening. I wasn't part of it yet. I was watching off to the side. The commentary community was my guilty secret to watch back then. Amazing.
On continuing his work toward keeping kids safe on Roblox. Secondly, the state of Louisiana filed a lawsuit against Roblox, alleging it allowed predators to thrive. One of the lawyers involved in the many cases of kids being victimized on Roblox said the following: "This is pervasive. There is so much of this going on Roblox. I can't tell you how many people I currently represent that have done this. We represent multiple people where the predators have actually physically met them and kidnapped them. This is all going on the Roblox platform, and Roblox knows about it. It's very impressive and unusual to see this kind of issue make its way out of the internet. And it's also important to note that if this hasn't been made clear yet, Schlep was just the convenient face of this movement, the tip of the iceberg. As more people joined in and took action against Roblox, it grew much larger than Schlep or anyone involved in
North Carolina mother files, learn English, Siley. North Carolina mother files lawsuit against Roblox after young daughter targeted by predator. Oh, shit. Good.
his stings. On the 15th, it was reported that Roblox's stock value suffered a sharp drop, not only because of all of the lawsuits popping up left and right, but also because it was banned in Qatar, Turkey, Iran, China, Jordan, and Oman. To put this in a perspective that's slightly easier to understand, over the course of less than 2 weeks, Roblox managed to lose a whopping $12 billion in market cap. Given how meticulous
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out.
the EU tends to be about these things, it wouldn't surprise me if they're the next to do the same if Roblox doesn't take radical action against the creeps on their platform. Thankfully, huge content creators like Asmongold and Charlie were heavily signal boosting this movement, bringing as much attention to the issue as possible, and collectively calling for some accountability from Roblox. Unfortunately, there were some obstacles being thrown their way. Ruben Sim released a video about what had been going on, and it was falsely taken down under the premise of child safety. The irony of these situations never going on, and it was falsely taken down under the premise
YouTube erroneously took down my latest video where I talked about Roblox's inaction towards child predation. You know, sometimes YouTube does weird shit. It was like the whole thing, like when EDP got caught by Chet, right? It was really fucking weird that you could not show but like a snippet of that video or your shit was gone. Like gone, like as in out of here. And to this day, nobody knows why. Remember we watched the one Turkey Time? I think it was Turkey Time. It was somebody's video. It was somebody's video where the editor popped in. It wasn't Turkey Time. I think it was the other one. Where the editor popped in and said, listen, I can't show you more than what I just showed you of that footage because for some reason they're taking down those videos. We still don't know why. Okay, so Phoenix says YouTube has pretty much banned all predator catchers entirely. They had to move Patreon and Rumble. Some people can still post, but they have to cut a lot of it to get on YouTube. Well, okay, now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can kind of understand, and this is the reason why. And hear me out before you get outraged in the chat, because I'm not sweeping for bad guys here, but this is probably the reason why. And when I say this, I'm not talking about y'all because y'all are obviously smart. You're in my chat, right? There's a lot of retarded ass fucking people out there. and they watch those videos and they think, oh, I want to help too, and I want to do the same thing. Or there's also a lot of crazy people out there who want to go out and commit crimes. That is probably why. You have the people who want to be heroes, and then you have the people who want to take care of shit in a unlawful way. That's probably why. That's probably why YouTube is against that. It's not necessarily the content creator themselves, but it's the bad actors out there for it. And then you also have people who do it that they'll fuck it up because they're only in it for the glory. They're not really in it to actually help kids. There's a lot of bad faith actors, whether they're meant to be bad faith or not, you know? So that's probably why. Well, EDP got away because it was based on the county they were in. I think it's called the county. I don't know how California does it. Because they were in Bakersfield, okay? And Bakersfield will not work in that capacity. All right? If law enforcement isn't doing it themselves, they're like, fuck you, we're not gonna arrest them. If they didn't do it in Bakersfield and they would have had it in another, I guess, county or town or whatever the fuck it is, okay, it probably would have had a different outcome. But it didn't because it was in Bakersfield. That's why EDP got away. Glock Shadow says, and that would classify as me. If I did this, I'd go the extra mile. I wouldn't be a good candidate. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Glock. Me either. I wouldn't either. Because there is no way that I would be able to be calm enough to have a conversation for them to tell on themselves. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. You know how, like, when Chet talks to him, he talks to him in a way where they just end up spilling their guts? Gideon does the same thing. He talks to him in a way where they end up spilling their guts. I can't do that. Because you'll be able to see it all over my fucking face that I want to jump across that table. You know? So I feel you, Glock. And that's why I'm not in that business. Because I would be in prison. Yeah, so I feel you, Glock. Same.
Of child safety. The irony of these situations never ceases to amaze me. There were also some people who were trying to exploit all of the attention and traction Schlep was getting by pretending to be him and opening GoFundMe pages asking for legal funds. Although this quickly made its way to Schlep.
Why can't we have nice things? Why are you people out here doing stupid shit? Come on now.
Who promptly disavowed it and clarified that he had no involvement with it. This kind of thing is pretty dangerous, as well-intentioned people may end up sending their money to scammers. As people began to turn on Roblox en masse, they realized that the problem had a name attached to it. CEO David Bazooki, who put up roadblocks at every turn when people were trying to help remove predators from the game. People were so fed up at his inaction that a petition to remove him got to over 100,000 signatures. And although the petition is pretty impotent on its own, there clearly was a lot of momentum mounting up against David, and for good reason. As Schlep frequently reminds his audience,
he needs to resign. His philosophy is why we're here. He wants dating for Roblox. True. Why do you want dating in a kid's game? It's a fucking child's game. What?
As Roblox was being overrun with creeps, David thought the best course of action was to add dating to the game. In another extremely ironic turn of events, despite getting on Schlep's case for supposedly sharing or soliciting information that could personally identify users, Roblox began recommending for users to have their in-game display name as their real name.
Wait! This is how you appear on Roblox. Choose a name your friends will recognize you by, such as your real name. Are we just gonna make it easier for them? What? Why would you fucking Dear Lord, I don't know if y'all know this. I only had 20 minutes left in this fucking video. And we are now at the hour, 5-minute mark. Because the fuckery in this video, I cannot get through this video. Mr. Boom Boom Pow, thank you for the one gifted. I appreciate it. Let me add it up here because if I don't do it right now, I will forget. Oh, wait. Shit. I just realized we got another TTS, which I did say thank you for. I appreciate the TTS. Let me put that to 6. Shit. All right, we're 6 out of the 25 TTS needed for the goth makeover. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous, bro. Why would you, such as your real name? Shut the fuck up, bro.
I think your real name is the definition of personally identifiable information. So I don't know what I don't know what they were thinking. Despite clearly sidestepping their own terms of service, they still felt comfortable enough to use their TOS as a legal excuse to force victims of creeps to not pursue legal action against them. And I quote, Roblox takes the remarkable position that because this minor child received so many benefits from using the platform, he cannot now complain that Roblox is trying to prevent him from seeking justice in court for the life-altering harm he has suffered. About a week and a half after the cease and desist was sent to Schlep, Roblox finally responded directly to him. After multiple subliminal and indirect cases of addressing him through articles on their website, this is what they had to say. Taking the law into your own hands isn't safe in the real world, and it's not safe online. That's why we work with law enforcement to hold bad actors accountable.
He worked with law enforcement! Fuck you! Oh my God! Fuck you! He actually did work with law enforcement! He got those motherfuckers to get arrested! What? Taking the law in his own hands would have meant he would have went there and other shit would have happened. Not a cop coming up and going, hey, Mr. Predator, you're going to get arrested. Actually, having the law enforcement officers show up and go, hey, Mr. Predator, you're getting arrested today is not taking the law in his own hands. It's actually passing it over to the law, you dumb fucks. Hooligan, welcome to Band World. I appreciate it. They had the audacity to say that to him. Holy fuck. Yep, Glock, that's exactly what they did. They banned him because they were embarrassed. That's exactly what they did. Space Girl! Hard not to get the impression that Roblox was created as a sicko playground in the first place. You know what, Space Girl? I can't blame you or anybody else who thinks that way. Because the way they have acted this whole entire time, that's the way they're presenting it. That's the way they make it look. Honestly, I can't blame you for saying that. Yeah, it's really hard not to get that impression. 100%. Because that's how they're presenting it. Seth Look says, fun fact, I just made up. Fun fact, I just made up. Roblox was originally going to be called you son of a bitch. It was going to be called Epstein Blocks. Jesus Christ. I disavow. I disavow. Seth. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is killing me. This is killing me. Fuck.
As you can imagine, this was deeply annoying to hear for Schlep, who had already spoken at length about why that wasn't at all the case. A day later, Bloomberg published an article which contained the following passage. Policing will only get harder as the company strives to reach co-founder and chief executive officer David Bazooki's goal of 1 billion daily users, more than 10 times the number today. Each current and former trust and safety worker says user growth at Roblox takes priority over child safety. 8 current and former trust and safety workers say
Wait, 8 current and former trust and safety workers say user growth at Roblox takes priority over child safety.
As user growth at Roblox takes priority over child safety. 8 current and former trust and safety workers say user growth at Roblox takes priority over child safety. They describe calls for more resources going unanswered, resulting in a backlog of incident reports and the departure of one manager who left after promises for extra staff went unfulfilled. Others say that features they recommended to better protect kids, such as pop-up safety notices, were rejected, and that safety settings, for example, to ensure users aren't talking to strangers, were switched off by default. And while the company says it's increasingly relying on AI moderation and those systems are improving all the time, some employees say the technology isn't yet able to detect subtle signs of grooming. Once again, clear as day, there is the mention that more intuitive defenses against groomers are being neglected in favor of AI. Even when their own staff comes up with ways to aid the issue.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. I lost my chat. Hold on one second. I gotta pull up the show so I can see y'all, because YouTube did its thing where you have to reload it and it doesn't want to reload it. So give me one second. Okay, there it goes. All right, I'm back at the chat now. I see y'all. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can here. All right, cool. All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Yeah, that's what. You make billions of dollars. You can't. There's no excuse. You know what, Cranky? I agree with you. I think at this point, they just need to shut down. Honestly.
The top brass shuts it down because they just want more people playing the game, and whether they get victimized or not is secondary. This is directly reflected in them choosing to continue platforming Elsagate-like content on their platform, with Smash or Pass games and bathroom hangout content.
Smash or Pass games? 17 plus bathroom hangout.
Platforming Elsagate-like content on their platform, with Smash or Pass games and bathroom hangout condos with private rentable rooms being able to function without issue. On the 22nd of August, Schlep posted a video featuring Chris Hansen, which now stands at nearly 8 million views, going over all of the developments that have happened since the cease and desist letter on the 9th. As the list of gigantic content creators who had become vocal supporters of Schlep grew, and as he started to get interviewed by outlets like the Rolling Stone, Roblox finally started considering responding appropriately. On the 28th, they announced the end of 17 plus games, which would be turned into 18 plus games and would require age verification with a government-issued ID to play, meaning they wouldn't be accessible or even visible if your account is set to be less than 18 years old. While it's strange to me that a kids platform like Roblox has 18 plus games available, at the very least, this is better than nothing. Additionally, whatever AI they have that moderates avatars was tuned to better pick up on when there's something inappropriate in them and resets them within 30 seconds. But don't get it twisted. This isn't out of the goodness of their hearts. They are doing this because they suddenly found themselves in boiling hot water.
That's exactly why they did it. They did it because they got caught. They did it because they got caught. I'm sorry. You can't tell me they didn't know. You can't tell me they didn't know. Because why all of a sudden somebody's getting fucking banned after a video was made about them? And you can't tell me they didn't know about Schlep either. They did it because they got caught. They didn't do it because they're trying to make it safe for children, because they would have had those policies in place in the first place. Fuck them. Fuck them. This is ridiculous.
And if David Bazooki had a button that put every person raising a stink about this in a space shuttle and shot into outer space, he'd be slamming it with a comically large hammer right now. Regardless of what their motivations truly are, this was too little, too late, as other people like Law by Mike also joined in support of Schlep's efforts. Meanwhile, Roblox's quote-unquote efforts to curb inappropriate games on their platform turn out to be completely facetious, as Schlep shows that, for example, Smash or Pass games continue to not only be available for kids 5 years old and up, but verified by Roblox, just because they changed the name of the game to High Five or Pass. Hopefully, the heightened attention on this issue continues until Roblox suffers the consequences of its negligence toward its user base, as there have been very few scandals related to games for kids that have gotten this big in the history of the internet. Just recently, they beat Steam's record as Roblox got to nearly 50 million concurrent users. So there have never been this many people, most of which are kids, on the platform, and it's as important as ever to keep them safe. For the time being, you should go support Schlep in whatever way you can. Anyhow, I've been Turkey.
That's so fucked up. They try to bury him because he embarrassed them. That's what that was. They got embarrassed. That's so disgusting. Fuck them, bro. That's so fucked up in so many different ways. I'm sorry. Fuck them. Roblox has always had a shady rep. Even back in 2017, I remember hearing about the shit like this. I mean, I guess so. I bet they have. I don't even know. How old is Roblox? When did Roblox start? When did Roblox come out? Oh shit, Roblox has been out since 2006? It's almost 20 years old, bro. Roblox was officially released on September 1st, 2006. With Roblox Studio being made available the same year. Games that were made by community early in the platform history included paintball games, haunted houses, and model trains that players could ride. So it was 2006. The game's almost 20 years old. Bruh. RG Gamer said, yeah, I played the paintball game. I didn't know it was that old. Yes, disgusting. All right. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Somebody sent me the tweet. That one tweet that I wrote down the name. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in y'all's ear. My bad. All right, let's go to Labubus because I'm angry. I don't want to take it out on a furry keychain. Who's ready to take out your anger on a furry keychain? Gross, makes me physically ill. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Honestly, at this point, shut the place down. Like I said before, and I mean this with my whole heart, I hope every state sues the shit out of them. And they spend so much money on on fees and shit and hiring lawyers and shit like that that they just go bankrupt. Honestly. Me, I burn them, hate Labubus. Well, I did have this one Labubu video, but something told me to pre-watch it because I'd never seen that content creator before. And I watched a little bit of it. I hit a certain point in that video and I was like, nah, we ain't watching it. But I did find this one. This video here is called Labubu Obsession is Turning Dangerous. Stop before someone gets killed. And it's by Spill. It was like 2 months ago. Okay, it's Spill. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it at 1.5. And we're probably not going to finish the video, but it's fucking Labubus. We already know. I just want to watch these ridiculous ass people over these fucking keychains. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to get started. Yes, Seth. Billy is part of the problem. Period. God damn it, Lunchbox! Lunchbox. I swear to God, you're going to keep taunting me by not putting a 1. When my birthday rolls around, if you are in this chat, you better put a fucking 1 in this chat for my birthday. You motherfucker. Okay? I'm letting you know now. You better put a fucking 1. If anything, for my fucking birthday. Lunchbox, at this point, you're like my mortal enemy. Because you won't put a fucking 1. Neon, on. You're one of mine and you put... You know what? When you motherfuckers find out that you can't type in the chat anymore, don't get mad at me because you couldn't follow the rules. Okay? Just saying. All right, let's get started. Oh, and don't forget, we are 132 out of the 150 for the gifted memberships for the Rise and Fall of Boogie, the 2-day extravaganza of watching Boogie being a failure at life. But he's better now. And we have 6 out of the 25 TTSs needed for the goth makeover. So, and I really don't want to do that one, but, you know, yeah. Here we go.
For this, not jewelry, not designer bags, a little gremlin-looking doll called
Labubu.
Okay, I have to admit, I kind of want this one, and I know it's a rare one.
Crimes. For this, not jewelry, not designer bags, a little gremlin-looking
Okay, look at its teeth, though. It's got the rainbow eyes and rainbow. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, but I ain't gonna pay for the motherfucker.
doll called
Labubu.
Labubu? Labubu. What's Labdudu? Labdude. Oh, a Labubu?
But what is it about this toy that has everyday citizens
Okay, I have a problem. I cannot stop buying bag charm.
and merchants
Day in the life of a Labubu reseller.
acting insane?
Oh, I'm not doing it.
When I realized she was stealing my Labubu. Who does that?
Labubu figure has just sold for $150,000 US.
Has the Labubu obsession gone too far? Labubus began as characters in Hong Kong-born artist Kasing Long's 2015 storybook series, The Monsters. But it wasn't until the artist teamed up with the Chinese toy company Pop Mart in 2019 that Labubus hit the market and, thanks to their celebrity following, soon became a worldwide phenomenon.
I have been trying to get these forever, and as you guys know, they're sold out. All right, come on, surprise, surprise, surprise. We want the secret. I love her.
You guys will totally figure out my secret obsession.
A damn bunny on your That's how you go to work? Yes, it is. Are you serious?
Quickly, Labubu...
Wait, he's walking around with a Labubu? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. Can we talk about something real quick? Why are rich people so fucking weird, bro? Why are you walking around with a motherfucking Labubu hanging off your pants? Channery says, I have a huge problem with them. The creature says it's Scandinavian folklore. That is false. Yeah, I have no idea, Channery. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Furby craze, too.
Who became the best-selling franchise at Pop Mart, almost tripling the company's profits and leading the CEO to become the 10th richest man in China. Labubus come in various sizes and materials. However, the most coveted are the plush keychains that are sold in blind boxes, packages that keep the identity of the Labubu hidden until it's open.
Unbox my Labubus with me.
There's several different ones. There's also a secret one.
And I have the card. I'm luckily the card section. I don't want to like ruin the surprise. Let's see. What is this one? What is this one? What is this? Oh my god, this one's so cute. Is this soy milk?
And
oh my god, it's so cute. It's a fucking keychain, bro. Y'all are spending all this money on a fucking keychain. What the fuck? We need an Axel Lamumu. Oh my god. Balls docket team. Calling balls docket team. I need y'all to make an Axel Lamumu. Oh my god. I need them to make Axel into a Lamumu. You know, the sad thing is the Balls Docket team is working on a secret project for me right now. And it's not even for the Balls channel. I love it because they're all my friends. So, yes, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Listen, I want my Axel here. Okay. All right. Look. Cute little Axel here. All right. Hey, I got my pumpkin spice latte. Mr. Boom Boom Pow, can you please. Hold on. Please make me into a Lamumu. I want to be a Lamumu, and I want to be the first one because everybody else loves Axel to the point that Angie uploaded thinks that I didn't hear that she wanted to kidnap Axel. Okay, I heard you on your channel, bitch. I had the timestamp last night, but I couldn't show it because we were too busy with the Gidgy Nightmare shit. But you can't steal my baby. Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Okay, we need to make him into a Lamumu. All right. God damn it. and I don't care what anybody says, Axel is the cutest one out of all the baby cows. All right? Axel is not only the cutest one, he's the coolest one. He's the cool kid. Not like cool like Buster over there because, you know, he's Mr. Cool and look at me, I'm the balls baby cow. No. And not like derpy ass little, I forgot his name, over on Aussie, his little derpy ass with his onesie. No. You know what? Axel, he's like calm, cool, collective. He's the cool guy. He's like, yeah, I'm just chilling, drinking my pumpkin spice latte with my scythe in my hand, you know, ready to chop down a tree or something. Oh, Angus. Yeah, Angus. Angus is derpy with his little onesie. He cute, though. Angus is cute, but he's derpy. He's a goober. Exactly. Angus is a goober. Oh, God. I love Angus. And Buster's a little shit. Like his two dads, Billy and Rastov. Axel is the cool one. He's the good baby. I don't care what anybody says. All right, let's watch this shit. God damn it. We need some laughs after that shit we watched before. God damn it.
While their fangs, fur, and mischievous expressions aren't for everyone,
Can't be the only person that hates those Labubu dolls.
My boss called them hideous.
What is the hype on this ugly, demonic-looking toy?
I just don't get the hype. I feel like I'm getting pranked every time I see someone post this. I'm like, you really think that's cute? Really?
the growing demand means that those who do want to get their hands on a Labubu are in for the fight of their life.
How would you describe the difficulty in getting them now?
It's really hard. You have to get them for me.
People line up for hours outside of toy stores just for a chance to purchase one of these little guys. And the moment doors open, it's every customer for themselves.
People are fighting over Labubus.
I'm ready.
They just
Oh my god.
Wait, what's up with all those cars?
People are going crazy over that.
Videos of Pop Mart lines have captured customers storming entrances, jumping over metal dividers, shoving, grabbing, and even pushing past people with walking aids.
Everyone started screaming, shoving, and rushing in, and people even got crushed at the sides of the doors. There was a group of poor Asian aunties that had all got pushed to the floor. They grazed their knees, and they also snapped a few nails too. There was so much aggression and fighting that even the police showed up.
All to snag a Labubu.
Oh my god! They're chasing the Labubus!
Naturally, anarchy like this has led to tense confrontations with store management.
The issue is that there was confusion about where you guys stood the line. No, I'm sending it to this side. So you were correct. You were correct. Now, why? Well, let's be kind to each other and let's talk our language. We're messed up now because why? What I'm trying to do. No.
Screaming matches between customers, shoppers being kicked out by security, and releases being canceled.
Now, we will not open for this event. And I want to be clear. You cannot do this to each other. You cannot push each other. You cannot physically touch each other. That is assault.
You know the sad thing is, this is fucking adults acting like this. This is adults. You know how, fun fact, this is how people used to be. Well, they still kind of are, but it's actually been toned down a lot. They used to be like this on Black Fridays because stores would only open on Black Fridays. Now, companies will do the Black Friday sales all week, and they'll also be open on like Thanksgiving. And have it open for like 24 fucking hours. So that calmed that down a lot. But back in the day, Black Friday, you would have to fight an old lady for some goddamn tube socks on a Black Friday sale. I swear to God, them old ladies would put you in a chokehold before you know it. They're going to pick up a TV and fucking throw it at you all over some fucking tube socks. Swear to God. Those Black Friday sales were no joke. No joke. Xylee, do you remember Cabbage Patch Day's first Black Friday? I'm going to be honest. No, because I think I was a kid. So I didn't remember because my mother refused. I'm going to be honest. I don't ever remember my mother going shopping that day. Or if she did, she went later. Like, she wasn't one of those that would go and sit for hours at the door, that would, like, go to the store at 3 in the morning to camp out so she could be first in line. My mom never did that shit. Oh, there were a lot of people in the hospital that year? Shit, I believe it. Lunchbox like, I hated working on Black Friday. Well, if you would have put a 1 in the chat, maybe you wouldn't have had to have worked on the Black Friday. Did you ever think about that, Lunchbox? Yeah, those Black Friday sales were no joke, though, bro. I remember my mom having to go to a bunch of stores for N64 GoldenEye on Christmas release. I bet. Damn.
No. In the UK, Labubus were even briefly pulled from shelves following reports of brawls. But if you think the virtual market is more tame, think again. Online, the competition is just as...
It's in the Reaper docket. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what my new baby looks like. Because we're actually at a part that, you know what? We can go off base a little bit. All right, I'm looking. Oh my God. Hold on. He's so ugly. Hold on. Bam! Look what they did to Axel! Look what they did to Axel! They made Axel into an ugly Labubu! Pack of Misfits is like Chewbacca looking ass Labubu. It does look like an Ewok. That's his. No, you don't understand. That's his Halloween costume. Listen, you leave my Axel alone. This is his Halloween costume. He's showing you what he's dressing like for Halloween, and you will fucking like it. God damn it. Okay? He's being a little Ewok for Halloween. That's what he told me he wanted, so that's the costume I got him. And if my precious son wanted that, that's what he fucking gets. Oh my God. Oh my God, Caleb, you're an asshole. That's a fake Labubu. Real ones have 9 teeth. Hold on. 3, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah. No. Oh, it has 10. Well, it's okay. It's okay. He's an Ewok. And you know what? He's not a Labubu. He's a Lamumu. Okay? Lamumus have 10 teeth. Thank you. All right? Get your life together. He is a Lamumu. That's his Halloween costume. That's what he wanted to be. He's like, Mom, I want to be a Lamumu. I was like, okay, we'll get you the costume. T-Bob was like, he off the trick or treat at 7, then overthrow the empire at 9. Yes, because, yes, Megan, because Lamumus have 10 teeth, okay? Who gives a fuck about a Labubu and their 9 goddamn teeth? A Lamumu with 10 teeth is top tier. Robbie says, Axel need a bandana and a skirt, blonde, wait, Axel need a bandana and a skirt, blonde long hair, and a mic. Robbie, what you talking about? I don't get what you're saying. Y'all ain't gonna disrespect. Y'all ain't gonna disrespect Axel in his Halloween costume. Thank you, Balat. Thank you. He's cute. Oh, he's talking about Guns N' Roses. Okay, listen. All right, I haven't fully woken up yet. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. Yes, I get it. Axl Rose. I get it. I get it. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate you. Actually, that would be kind of funny to dress him up like Axel Rose. Eventually, I'm going to get you to do that. It's happening. All right. Well, you saw his Halloween costume. Just know that this picture here will be present when it's Halloween time. We're going back to our video. Obviously, you people don't understand what a Lamumu is, nor do you understand what our precious Axel wanted to dress up as for Halloween. And I am ashamed of all of you. Just saying.
It's fierce, with Labubu drops on Pop Mart selling out in minutes.
It's sold out.
Insufficient stock.
Already?
Of course, buying secondhand makes access easier if you're willing to pay double or triple the original price. That's right, Labubus that cost $20 to $30 in store can run people over $90 when purchased through a third-party seller, with rare Labubus and sets going for hundreds, even thousands. There are even auctions for wealthy bidders. In Beijing, a 48 set of Labubu-related items was listed. Over 1,000 people joined to bid, but one buyer managed to snag the set for about $519,000 US.
What? You do realize these motherfuckers are going to hold no value in like 10 to 20 years, right? What's worse, being ashamed or disappointed? I would think disappointed, personally. My personal choice would be disappointment. Honestly, Lunchbox.
With one of the priciest items being a life-size mint-colored Labubu at about $150,000 US. This insane bid shocked the public. Do you know how many meals could buy with that amount of money? Or how many new clothes can buy with it for the needy persons and families? Or to buy the medicines to save lives? Then waste it on such a thing? Unbelievable. So, with such popularity from both regular citizens and wealthy collectors, this has led to people making careers out of buying at retail price and reselling online.
Day in the life of a Labubu reseller. Had to restock on shipping.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame them for doing it. Buying it at retail and then turning around and doubling the price online, I don't blame them. Get your hustle on. As long as they aren't fake and you're like legitimately buying the real ones and then you're reselling them, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. If people are stupid enough to spend their money on that shit, fuck it. Go for it. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. Yes, it is, T-Baw, the power of FOMO, 100%. I'm not mad at it. Get your hustle on. Hooligans like there's always a stupid motherfucker who will buy them. Screw it. Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Listen, if I paid 20... Shit. If I can go into a motherfucking store, spend $20 motherfucking dollars, turn around and sell that bitch for $1,500, are you trying to tell me you wouldn't do that? Because you're lying if you say you wouldn't. How much of a profit is that? I'm just saying. If somebody wants to be dumb enough to spend that much money on a goddamn Labubu, hey, supply and demand, motherfucker. Supply and demand. Hooligan says, Ziley about to start a Labubu resale side hustle. Listen, all I'm saying, listen, mind your fucking business if you start seeing Labubu boxes behind me, okay? Just mind your fucking business. It ain't none of your business. You don't know what I'm doing. Chill. Seth Look says, I have a problem with scalpers. Every collector hobby I've been part of has been ruined by them. Seth, I know, and I'm so sorry, but goddamn, if I had the time to do it, I would be part of the problem. Listen, I am here to take accountability and to let y'all know that I had a lapse of judgment. I would be part of the fucking problem. Bruh, that's a lot of fucking money. Again, if you start seeing Labubu boxes behind me against this wall, mind your fucking business. That's all I'm telling you. I'm warning you ahead of time. Okay? Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Axel, I think we actually found Axel's real Halloween costume. All right. Do y'all want to see Axel's real Halloween costume? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no right now. Do y'all want to see his real Halloween costume? Yes or no? Tell me. Do y'all want to see it? Yes or no? One for yes or just say yes. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. All right, hold on. I gotta get it. Hold on. Look at my baby! Look at my baby! Look at my baby. He's so cute. He's so cute. This is his Halloween costume. We took the other one back. He wanted this one. Look how cute he is. He's a little Axel Rose. Isn't he a cutie? Look. Got his sunglasses, got his bandana, his hat, his little Guns N' Roses t-shirt. No, I wouldn't sell it. This is fan art. This is not going to get sold at all. This ain't going to get sold. This is just, for shits and giggles. Aww. I'm sorry. I have the best baby cow. I don't care what anybody says. I have the best baby cow. Just saying. Yep, matching pants, a flannel shirt. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Mr. Boom Boom Pow, that one is excellent. I love this one. That's amazing. Oh, man. That's cute. I love it. That's beautiful. Good job, sir. Good job. Rum for Breakfast said, whoa, way to talk about Billy. What? I have the cutest baby cow? I do have the cutest baby cow. Axel is the cutest one of all of them. Do you not see his pumpkin spice latte? He is the cutest one out of all the baby cows. Okay? Buster ain't the only one.
Supplies. Ready to start packing orders? 60 orders ready to go. All packed up.
Leaving shoppers who want to buy Labubus at a fair price with nothing.
There's like literally a line of people, and this dude just bought like 15.
Resellers have even started.
I mean, quite honestly, you got to get there earlier. These motherfuckers, they camp out the day before. I mean, I can't get mad at them. It sucks, but I can't get mad at them. Run for Breakfast. Thank you for the one gifted. Let me put that in here. Thank you. We are at 133 out of 150. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Thank you, Rum.
Purchasing Labubus abroad in small.
Oh, and Mr. Boom Boom Pow got it from Rum. See, you say Rum. You saved Mr. Boom Boom Pow's soul. Good job.
Going suitcases full of the plushies into China for resale. This has led to Chinese authorities cracking down, with customs agents seizing over 400 Pop Mart toys between April and May. And these resellers aren't just risking losing their investment, they're risking jail time. Transporting undeclared goods with the intent to profit can carry severe consequences. For example, if
okay, that is fucked up. Breaking laws to do that? Nah. I'm not down with that. I disavow that shit. I disavow that shit. Now, if you camp out the night before so you could be first in line to buy a bunch of them, okay, yeah, you're putting the work in. But stealing the shit or breaking laws to do it, nah, I disavow that shit. That's bullshit. Nah.
These smugglers evaded 50,000 yuan in taxes.
Mr. Boom Boom House says, with my soul, I am no longer a Gidgy stan. All right, good job.
About $6,000 US, then they could face life in prison. And smuggling isn't the only crime to infiltrate the world of Labubu. Here's a warning. If you do manage to secure a Labubu for yourself at a fair price, you better hold on to that plushie tight. After all, a Labubu hanging off a handbag is no longer just a status symbol. It's an invitation for pickpockets.
Someone stole my Labubu off my purse yesterday. Guys, someone stole my Labubu as I was walking the streets of London. I want to go home. She's been abducted.
Yup, online various social media users have reported cases of theft and attempted theft. One Reddit user wrote, "So today I was at the mall with my Labubu hanging from my belt loop. While I was crouched looking for pants on the bottom shelf, I heard a couple saying, 'Hey, look, look,' and from the corner of my eye saw the guy pointing at me low-key. Then his girlfriend looked, said something quiet, and then heard her say, 'I'm gonna cut that shit off.' Have y'all had your Labubu stolen? Cause I was freaked and clenched my Labubu so quick so they knew I heard. There were more."
What the hell? Oh my God, these people are being retarded. Lunchbox! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for saving 5 souls today, Lunchbox. Thank you. I appreciate you. We are now at 138. Bro, we have... Okay, hold on. I got to do mathesis here for a second. 12. We are 12 away from the 2-day extravaganza of the rise and fall of Boogie. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-day extravaganza. Because I did 2 days for Wings, and technically I did 3 days for Keen, but I wanted to do that extra day, that little stick at him. You know? But yeah, 2-day extravaganza on Boogie. People basically see them as $100 bills hanging from people's bags. That's ridiculous. Doug with the 1 gifted. Let's fucking go. Thank you, dude. All right, we're at 139, so we are 11 away. Oh shit, are we gonna hit one? Wait, we got 14 minutes. Can we hit 11 in 14 minutes? I don't know. I tell you what though, I do appreciate what y'all gave me so far. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. I tell you what though, if we hit it today, then I don't know if I'm doing Saturday and Sunday this week, but I'm definitely doing Saturday. It's either Saturday or Sunday, but the next one will be Boogie. And I usually do longer streams on the weekend, so it'll be Boogie and something else. And then just to let y'all know, Monday, I'm not going to 4 a.m. Monday, I'm going to be here at 10 a.m. Tuesday is when I'm going to start at 4 a.m. And it's because when Zay is going on the plane because she's going out of town. All right. So Monday, I'll be here at 10. Tuesday is when I start at 4 a.m. Mr. Boom Boom Pow sent 5 gifted. Oh my God. He gets a soul and sent me 5 gifted. What? Wait. Weren't we at 138? Why does it say 131? Hold on. Did I fuck up? $133. Oh, okay. So wait. I was at 138. So why is that? Okay, hold on. My retardation took over. I was at 138. So 5 makes it 138, 39, 44, 142, 43. 143. All right. Sorry. I screwed my own self up, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. There we go. Oh, it was 139. That's what I did. I put in a 1 instead. Okay, so we'll say 144. All right, 144. We are 6 away. 6 away. There we go. No. God damn it. I did it again. This is the problem with having ADHD, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Fuck. Shit. Jesus Christ, just give me the 6 so I can just delete the bitch. It's been a long day. Billy, I'm coming for that Labubu. It's cursed to LCU. I agree. Doug with the one. Fuck yes. Here we go. All right. 144 plus 1 is 145. I have to talk it out so I won't fuck up like I did the 5 million times before. So there we go. 145 out of 50. All I need is 5 gifted memberships, and Berserker just gave it to us. Let's fucking go. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Here we go. 150. We reached the goddamn goal. Congratulations. Thank you so much for everybody getting us there to the goal. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. It's most likely going to be tomorrow. Not going to lie. Unless the long guy comes by and then I might have to do it later. But either Saturday or Sunday, I'm definitely streaming on the weekend. The very next Reaper stream I do, it will be a boogie one. And it will be 2 days. So I'll do the boogie one then. And then the next stream will be also a boogie one. So thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I really, 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 really do. Finally take us to nuts. I can't because it's still 9 minutes left. You're stuck with me, Diz. Diz, you come in here every day and call me a nuts waiting room, which I technically am because we're all waiting rooms for the show before us because we all redirect. That's just how the network is set up, right? And, you know, you're like, finally, take us to nuts. I can't. I would be breaking the rules if I would get in trouble if I ended the stream right now. You know? And I've had such a bad morning. Yeah, I would love to end the stream right now, but I can't because this is my job. You know? Diz, I feel like you like me. I really do. Not in a bad way, not in a nefarious way. I feel like you like me because you always have to tell me when you're in here. And you always have to remind me you're going to nuts, which, by the way, this is another reason why I think you like me, Diz. Because you remind me I have to put in the fucking redirect. So one thing about you and your...
Eris Nix super chatted $27.32. Got called expired milk by Egregious Dan.
Let's
My
go!
day's ruined.
Got called expired milk by a Gidgy stand. My day is ruined. Period. Point blank period. Thank you for the TTS. Let's fucking go. 7 out of the 25. Let's fucking go. Oh, God, no. That's closer to the goth makeup. Anyway, Diz, you helped me with remembering to do the redirect. I'll give you that much. And I appreciate you. I'm putting it in right now, actually, as a matter of fact, because you reminded me. So you know what? I'm now calling you my coworker. I just want to let you know. You're my coworker now, Diz. You like to come in here and act all cool and act like you're a hater. But in all actuality, you help me out. You're my coworker. Thank you. Yep. Okay, we got 7 minutes. Let's see how far we can go in this video.
Close calls where that came from, as one Reddit user reported. Someone tried to grab onto mine as I walked through some crowds in Covent Garden. And another user wrote, I honestly didn't think people were this nuts over it until a few weeks ago. I was heading home from Westfield Stratford with a Pop Mart shopping bag, bought a few non-Labubu items, and I already had a Labubu on my back. On the train.
Okay. These motherfucking things are reselling for like however many 1,000% more than what you buy them in the store. Why would you fucking put them on your person? Why would you put them on your purse? Why would you put them on your belt loop? Why would you? Don't you think if they're fucking selling for $1,500, $800, $150 when you could buy them from the store for $20 fucking dollars, don't you think people are gonna fucking steal them? Are you people retarded? Are you so much on the fucking internet you forgot how the real fucking world works? What is wrong with y'all? It's stupid. These people are stupid. Okay, I'm going to use the huge ass peach. Okay, so this one, say it resells for $1,500. I'm going fucking sense. Retards. Retards. Yeah, we got to get Diz a membership. We need to make Diz part of the cult. Eris Nick says Gidgy Pal forever. Oh my God, they have been shipped. They have officially been shipped. Gidgy Pal forever. You know what? Not gonna lie, that sounds like a girl band name. Gidgy Pal forever. And they do like the corny ass little finger up in the air. Yeah. Or Gidgy Pal forever. Oh my God. That is amazing. Officially. Lunchbox says, I didn't buy Beanie Babies. I'm not buying this retarded shit. I'm not buying this retarded shit either. Billy had to buy that retarded shit because he opened up his fucking mouth on balls. Bruh.
I noticed a girl staring at me, and she got off at the same stop. As we were going up the stairs, she stopped at the top and looked around like she was searching for someone. Was a bit weird. I instantly got a bad feeling, turned back, and she followed me down the stairs. I changed direction on the platform and stood near a TFL worker for a bit, and she lingered nearby.
That's when you turn around, look that bitch square in the eye, and says, what the fuck do you want, bitch? Why are you fucking following me, bitch?
Kind of staring. I pretended I was waiting for the train, and then she went into the waiting room on the platform. The user ended up calling their boyfriend to pick them up since they were convinced the girl was 100% following them.
You know what, Jessica, ain't nothing wrong with that. I bought my daughter a Lafufu, and she's little. She doesn't know the difference. Exactly, she's little and she's playing with it. Who cares? I had real Cabbage Patch dolls, and I also had fake Cabbage Patch dolls. I didn't know the difference back then. I just know that I had a Cabbage Patch doll. Who cares?
Their boyfriend's theory? The Pop Mart shopping bag had turned them into a walking target. TikToker Anisha Akhtar shared a chillingly similar experience.
Someone tried to steal my Labubu this morning. I was walking.
Hey, Grimm's Galleries, I heard it's the cool thing to hide you from chats. And then take screenshots. I heard it's the cool thing to hide you from chats and then take screenshots, bruh. Just asking. I'm kidding. Yeah, we're not going to hide you. You're good. Grimm's like, ha ha ha, you're right.
And I felt someone behind me that was just walking so close to me. So I turn around and I look, and it's this female walking behind me. She's wearing a mask. So I stop. She stops.
But just in case the woman was coincidentally walking in the same direction, the TikToker continued walking for 7 minutes. But the stranger was still trailing behind her. She couldn't deny what was happening. She was being stalked. She turned around, catching a spine-chilling sight.
She's holding a little knife, like, you know those pocket knives where you could just slash something off? She was literally holding it, and it was aimed at my Labubu.
The TikToker confronted the woman.
I went up to her and faced her and said, hey, what are you doing and why are you holding that? Are you trying to take my Labubu? She just looked at me plain blank like.
But it's not just person.
Can you imagine? Okay, we're done with this video. You know what? I'm gonna be Ken here. I can't, bro. Can you imagine turning around and literally looking someone in the eye that's holding a knife at you and go, are you trying to steal my Labubu? Can you imagine having to say that fucking sentence? Are you trying to steal my Labubu? Hooligan's like, I don't believe her story. She making that shit up. I just can't imagine turning around like, are you trying to steal my Labubu? And the bitch is holding a knife. And that's the first thing coming out of your mind. You trying to steal my Labubu? What? Crazy Void, you are diabolical. I just want to let you know. Crazy Void, you're kind of a piece of shit, and I like it. I just want to let you know. You're kind of a piece of shit, but I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, LOL, someone trying to actually mug you and you accuse them of Labubu theft. Yeah, like, what if the bitch was actually trying to mug you, but your first thought is, are you trying to steal my Labubu? The fuck? You know what? We're getting the fuck out of here. I can't with y'all the rest of the day today. You know what? I'm done with the internet until 10 p.m. tonight. Yeah. You know what? Have a great day wherever you are, and whatever time it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Have fun over on Nuts. Show Scooter and Albert some love. God damn it. I'll talk to y'all later. Good freaking bye. And don't buy a fucking Labubu because somebody might try to mug you for one. God damn it.